Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant
Hello,
buzz in the
everybody,
stadium,
and
and the
welcome
players
to
on the
today's
pitch are
match.
raring to go
Manchester
any minute
United
now.
against Brazil.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's down to business here.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get...
Shoots! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Well, now here is a young man who really does seem to have the whole world at his feet. Lamine Yamal, a player of barely matched potential and indeed of barely matched expectation.
And the inevitable comparisons that go along with that, Peter.
And are those comparisons justified?
Well, from what I've seen of him so far, very much so. There's pace and great technique, but the most outstanding quality about him is his maturity, especially when it comes to making the right decisions. That's what sets him apart, for me anyway.
Yamal with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength, the sort of desire we hope will spread.
Yamal, can he get it through? Yamal, Batistuta, can he finish? Goal! Manchester United! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Manchester United are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Rummenigge! Same again, same outcome.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Now it's Batistuta. Batistuta showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Pass somewhat off target. Rummenigge, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Good running, strong and purposeful, and he's kept it out. And it's ended up in no man's land. It scores!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Looking for options for movement. Some really good ball movement.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
He won't be happy with that one. Rice, driving forward. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He is through here. Look at the space here. Puskás! And he hits the net. Brazil are back in business. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Decent chance! Tries to pass it through. Bruno Guimaraes. And this is Puskás. Trossard. Vardiol. Rice. Vardiol. He's picked his way through. Manchester United have got it back and they'll have another go. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. That's good play. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He has found the way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, I think that move petered out due to a lack of urgency. There was no cutting edge.
Not the most accurate pass. And he's picked out the run. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Alexander-Arnold. Yamal. And it's Batistuta. That ball looks a good one. Oh, this is a great position. He's having a shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Goal! Manchester United! And they get themselves in front!
There will be 1 minute.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
And that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself...
And the referee says that is that for the first half. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much
Just
in
a
it.
quick reminder today, please
Oh,
refrain
well,
from
the
parking
pickings
outside
certainly
this
have been
stadium.
rich in this first
Thank you
half.
very much
Well,
for
it's a
your
lead
cooperation.
that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. So straight into the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And he shoots! And a neat finish! It's level again! What a match we have!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
After 51 minutes is number 10, Zico!
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
El Barcelona y Brasil.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And we're underway.
Frank Rijkaard's presence here in the middle will be massive, Peter. He's so physically dominant, such a destroyer.
But he does have a certain X-factor as well, doesn't he?
Yeah, and that's the side of his game that makes him so special, that ability to play on the front foot, triggering counter-attacks, quickening the tempo, and even carrying the ball forward, you know, if required.
Which has come to be expected from players in that position now, but at the time, of course, it was revolutionary.
Absolutely was.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Maldini, nicely weighted ball. Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Figo. That pass has been well intercepted. Looking to play him in. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Figo. Donatoni. And he cuts out the supply. Rummenigge. That has been slung wide. What a throw in. And he was quick to react.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Nothing much to report on so far. Each side waiting to make their first move. They want to be quick to recover this. Donatoni. Now that's well seen too. Guardiola, nicely aimed pass. Seedorf. Cannavaro gets over and intercepts. Looking for options for movement. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Short changes him with that pass. And it's Seedorf. Neither side yet able to find the net. Araujo wins the duel this time. Puskas. Oh, there's a probing ball. Looking for the run. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Raul. It's a good-looking, impressive jump. No, couldn't quite control it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Puskas can so cleverly bypass the press.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Puskas. And he is dashing away. Now the ball's gone astray. Now that looks a decent ball. And it's Figo. Nice sequence of passes this. Rummenigge! Goal! Brazil!
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Brazil have fired themselves in front.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Rijkaard. And here's Ibrahimovic. Seedorf. Tacho makes the interception. Spread to the right. Scholes is the team's great visionary. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Donatoni. Ibrahim, and there's the shot! Nearly, but not quite.
Ibrahimovic just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
Nice looking ball. That's good vision. Oh, no, that was never going to make it.
Brazil really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Looking for a runner. That's beautifully weighted. No way through there. He's looking wide. He's got away. It's anyone's ball now. Gerrard. That's a good ball out wide. Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Pass somewhat off target. Aims beyond the defence. And it's Zico. Figo. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And for the first half, that is that. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Brazil leading by 1 at the break.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Brazil with the game's only breakthrough, it's 1-0. And here is the first touch of the second half. Brazil currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Some resolute defending there. Zico is someone with real dynamite in his boots. But where it came from, that has not gone well. And he's managed to get free. It's Figo! Off the post! And he can thump it away. Brazil have it back and can go again. Gerrard. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Donatoni. Oh, truly brave defending.
Well, what can you say about...
Takes a shot! And no mistake. Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Brazil are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Brazil with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. And now they can spring out of defence. Araujo cuts out the pass. Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times. Well, we expected better, and so did he. That is good strength. Zanetti. Now here's the delivery. That's the keeper's ball. Brazil are looking to go forward now. He won't be happy with that one. Donatoni. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. This is a promising build-up. Rummenigge. Zico. It's Zico! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Can he stop it going out? Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Baresi. And it's Zanetti. Foot in. He has found the way through. Puskás. Rummenigge.
Rummenigge really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled. That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. They're back in possession and ready to go again. And it's Gerrard. Now there's a fine ball. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Great vision. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Zico. That is a great pick out. Baresi promptly onto that, and that is that. And that has left him in a heap. Half an hour gone in the second half. Araujo. And this is Zico. Well timed, excellent interception. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Donadoni. Not the most accurate pass. Played into space. And it's hoisted clear. Thuram attempts a clearance. Now the ball in. Araujo gets it clear. Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. Knocks it into space. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Zico. Now it's Zico. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. There will be a throw-in. Tries to play it through. Raul plays it in. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Rijkaard. That's a nicely weighted pass. Rummenigge. Now it's Puskás. He shifted it to the flank. Great defending, strong and determined. It's a searching pass. Maldini kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Confirmation that there will be 2-minute stoppage time. That's that, the end. It's a super show all round, both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better equipped than the other. Rummenigge claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
En el marcador se puede ver información